Hello, my friends. I'm Clover, and this is Genuinely Approachable Sudoku. This video is coming out slightly late. This is a walkthrough for the gas that was posted on February 17th, 2025, called Guardian Angles by Philip Newman. And this is an arrow Sudoku. So we have standard Sudoku rules, so we're placing the digits 1 through 9, once each in each row, each column, and each outlined 3x3 region. And on top of that, we have some arrows in the grid. So we have some circles with arrows coming out of them. And with the arrow rule, the digits along the line of the arrow have to sum to whatever number is in the attached circle. So for example, these two cells have to sum to 2. So those both have to be 1s. These two cells have to sum to 3. So they are a 2 and a 1. Whatever this is going to sum with 6 to get up to this digit. So this has to be no bigger than 3, and it can't be a 1 or a 3, so it must be a 2, making this an 8. These two sum to 4. Be cautious here, because normally if those two digits could see each other, they would have to be a 1 and a 3, but because they can't see each other, they could potentially also both be 2s. This one can't be a 1, so that's not going to be a 3. Whatever this number is, it sums with 5 to make this number. So this has to be something relatively small. It can't be 1. There's a 1 in the column, so it is 2, 3, or 4, making this 7, 8, or 9. Now, if that's 2, 3, or 4, this has to sum with that to make 9. So this is 5, 6, or 7. And because there's a 6 in the region, we can eliminate 6 and 3 here, which eliminates 8 here. Now, if this is a 7, 7 would be 1 plus 6, and if this is a 9, 9 would be 1 plus 8, and we can't tell the difference between those just yet, but we should get there in a moment. This digit plus 7 equals this digit, so this is a 1 or a 2, and this is either an 8 or a 9. This digit plus 8 equals this digit, so this must be a 1 with a 9. And that actually makes this definitely a 2, so we do know we're in the universe where the 4 is the sum of two 2s. That makes this a 4. And places a 9 here, an 8 here, a 9 here, and a 2 here, as well as resolving this into a 4, 5. So the remaining digits we need in this region are going to be 1, 3, 6, and 7. So that's not 1 by Sudoku, so we can place a 1. We can't quite place anything else in that region just yet, but we will get there shortly. Now if we look at this column, this is looking pretty full. We still need 3, 4, 5, and 6 here. This cell can't be 4, 5, or 6. This is in fact a naked 3. Now whatever this is, it's 1 plus 4 plus 5 or plus 6, so it is 5, 6, or 7. And we can't quite tell what those are yet. So now this is either 4, 5, or 6, so it's either 3 plus 1, 4 plus 1, or 5 plus 1. And what other kind of areas of the grid should we be looking at here? So I'm looking at this column now. These have to be 4, 6, 7, and 8. This can't be an 8 because there's an 8 in the row. These two have to sum to 9, so if this is 4, 6, or 7, this is 2, 3, or 5. Now because there's a 2 in the column, this cannot be a 2, so this cannot be a 7. This guy can't be a 4, 6, or 8 because we have those in the row, so this is a naked 7, so I can eliminate 7 from the other positions in the column. And now if I look here, I need to finish this row by placing a 1 and a 9, and I do know where they go. These are going to be 3, 4, and 8, and these can't be 4s, so that is a 3, 8 pair with a 4 up here. This, therefore, cannot be a 3, so this is a 6, 7 pair in the row. These are now going to be 5, 6, and 7 to finish off the region in an unknown order. Now, this 9 arrow here is 8 plus 1, which isn't going to work, or 6 plus 3, or 4 plus 5. That gives us a 4, 6 pair here, which places an 8. And in fact, we now have a hidden 8 in this region because there's only one position for an 8 in region 2. And because of that, there's now only one position for an 8 in region 1. Now, we still need a 4 and a 9 in this region. We need a 5, a 6, and a 7 here. And we need a 1, a 2, a 3, and an 8 to finish off the column. That's a little bit messy, and I should be able to resolve that, but I'm not quite there yet. So I have my 8s placed, except for this one in this region. That's the only position for an 8 here. So 8 has to go here or here. 1 in this region has to go there, so I can eliminate a 1 there. That gives me a 2-3 pair, which resolves that into an 8, a 1, and then a 3. And the 3 is actually going to deal with this 9, making it a 4-5. And that's now a 6 and a 3, which resolves the 2-3 pair. This is now the only position for an 8 in this region, and then I need to place a 7. That can't be a 6 by Sudoku. These two digits are going to be 6 and 7 in the row by Sudoku, and the 7 gives me a 6 here, which gives me a 7 here. Now I get a 5 and a 6 there. This can't be a 6. These are going to be 3, 4, and 5. And that must be a 4 because there's a 5 in the column. Now those can't be 5s. So that is a 4-6 pair, making this either a 3 or a 5. These two digits need to be 2 and 9 to finish the column. These need to be 3, 5, and 7. We can't quite resolve the 5 and 7 yet. We still need a 2 in this row. That'll go right there. And 9 to finish off the row. And now we need 4, 5, and 6 here. We're going to eliminate 5 there, 4 here, and 6 here. These are now 3, 4, 5, and the only position for 3 in this column is right there, which makes this a 4. And we should be able to resolve the remainder using our existing pencil marks and some classic Sudoku. That can't be 5, that's a 9 and a 4. This is a 7 by Sudoku. The 7 resolves this. That's now going to be a 4. This is a 6, and this is a 9. And that is how you solve Philip Newman's lovely guardian angles. Hope you enjoyed that one. If you want to solve it yourself, the link to do so is in the link below this is in the description below this video. And I will see you again right after this video because I'm catching up on my delayed video backlog tonight. So I will see you again shortly.